Hi, I would like to go through a problem related to a loan. Suppose we are interested in buying a car, and let's say the price of this car is $60,000. So let me first have that one, and then right away I'm gonna assign a name to price. So in order to do that in Excel, I want to assign name. I'll go to formula and over there create from selection, and right away it tells me that I'm assigning $60,000 to price to the left. So right now, if you go to the name box, you're going to see a price over there. And let's say we have like a 10% down payment. So the down payment would be zero point 0.1 multiplied by price, obviously 6,000. Again, I'm going to right away assign name to it, and I'll have that one handy. So the loan amount I have to take out, it would be the difference between price and down payment. So it would be price minus down. You notice this whenever I type any name, the corresponding cell would be highlighted and I will use a different color here. So here I need to take out a loan amount of $54,000. Again, let me assign name to this. Uh, And now let's say interest rate is a 5%, 0.05, and it would become, the loan would be for like a maybe 6 years, okay? So the question here would be, how much would be the monthly payment? It's going to be a difficult problem if you don't use Excel. So let me try to use Excel, come up with the, uh, try to come out with monthly payment. And the monthly payment would be calculated based on what is known as a PMT. Basically, I need to come up with the rate. I would need to come up with the number of period, and I need to come up with the loan amount, which I already have almost all of those three. And so the rate, remember, this loan would be compounded monthly. So there, you got to be very careful. It will be compounded monthly. So in order to do that, I have to put the appropriate value there. Before I do that, let me assign name to both of these two also. So I could do that by using name. Now, if I go to the PMT, I need a rate per period. So I have a R rate. Remember, it would be component monthly, so I have to divide it by 12. Then the number of periods I have. Remember, I taking this loan for 6 years, but it will be component monthly. Each year consists of 12 months, so I have years multiplied by 12. And then my loan amount. Usually, all I need to do is just put the loan amount there, but I put a negative loan amount. That's how Excel will deal with it. By putting negative there, then eventually my monthly payment would be positive. If I don't put a minus before loan amount, the result would be negative. So right now it's telling me that monthly payment would be $869.67. Again, let me assign name to this one. And right now, if you look, I have 5, 6 assigned name, and I can see all of it. And now the total interest I am paying is going to be kind of hard to get it if you try to do it month by month. But if you look at the total interest in terms of how much interest you pay at the end of this loan, I think you do have a very good way to find this. So I'm going to try to do that one. I'm saying, okay, each period, I am paying $869.67. And so how much total interest I pay at the end of this when I repay the loan. So let me try to do that. I'm going to try to find out what would be my total payment at the end of this loan. So it's going to be 12, which is going to be number of months I have per year, multiplied by number of years, multiplied by my monthly payment. So this would be the total thing I am paying uh, back to the bank. But remember, at the beginning, I took out a loan. So my loan amount should be subtracted. And right now, if I hit the enter key, that would be the total interest I'm paying for the duration of this loan. So again, let me assign name to it. Now, if somebody asks me to find out the total cost of this um, card, I know I already have price, plus I have to come up with the total interest, which I already came up with it. So total. So this card actually cost me $68,615.98. Again, let me try to assign name. So I assign name to uh, all of the value here from here all the way. Now, this is good because I could easily change the rate. I could change the number of years and I would be able to find out different monthly payments. So one more thing I usually do, I try to express this in terms of percentage. And usually two decimal point will be fine. Now, if somebody asks me, come up with different interest rate, let me start from something like a 4% and increment it by 1 point, go all the way up to like a 8%. So I type the first two, and then I go to 8%. Again, I could easily go and make these percentage. And next thing I would like to do, I would like to find out monthly payment for different interest rate, total interest for different interest rate, and also total cost. So let me try to do that. For monthly payment, I'm going to just print the formula. So if I use the name, that will be a good formula there. Then for total interest, again, I use the assign name. And for total cost, again, I could. Now, since I have this row would be considered as a formula row. And then I have I'm going to try to use this interest rate for the formula I have. And so for 4%, what would be my monthly payment? What would be my total interest? What would be my total cost if I am taking this loan out? So in order to do that, I'm going to use what is known as a one variable data table. So I'm going to highlight this much. Remember, I skip the heading for each column. Now I'm going to go and basically go to the data, and underneath that, I'm going to go to what if. When I go to what if, it says the data table is here. So I'm going to choose that. So for this data table,